Congratulations on your new single, Let's Love. You know, this combination of David Guetta and Sia together is a winning formula, but it's also a relationship because every time you come together, you're in a different place, the world's in a different state. So my question is, has the motivation to create a record today been different from the other times that you've worked together?
Very much so. I think it's the first time that we make a record feeling such a need and a responsibility to do it. You know, we always do this for fun. Mm-hmm. And like I texted her, listen, I think the world needs us to make a happy record. Like we need to do something for the people because the situation is so terrible. And you know, I did 2 shows to raise money for COVID, you know. I've been very active because it really feels like, I don't know, it's a little bit scary if I'm totally honest, you know, especially when you in the US. I'm in Europe now, but I was in the US at that time, and there was so many tensions between people. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I wanted to write about this, about going through this together and not against each other.
So I've been doing that every single day. I've been dancing. I will pick any song from any genre and I will just dance. And I've been encouraging my audience to do the same, to not wait for the world to give you a reason to dance again, you know. I want to ask you about the role of dance music in a time like this. What do you say to people who say, you know, I have no mood to dance, you know, I have no reason to dance when the world is so messed up?
I say it's the other way around. And it's interesting because my biggest hit ever in my career was when I produced I Got a Feeling for the Black Eyed Peas. And it was at the peak of the financial crisis. It was the worst of economy. It was a disaster, people losing their houses. It's in difficult moment that the world needs to dance even more. To forget about everything, to have a moment of break. Otherwise, people are going to go crazy. You know, I see a lot of DJs are not releasing music anymore because they're like, why are we going to make dance music when DJs cannot play it? Yeah. And, you know, I did the opposite. I released more music than ever. I believe people need this in their lives.
Yeah. If we were to put all the different artists that you've worked with throughout your career in one room, it would be insane. It would be a riot, right? It's Justin Bieber, Nicki Minaj, Fergie, Usher, Lil Wayne. What point of the process do you know that you're making something magical for the dance floor?
I first write a song on the piano, and it doesn't sound like dance music when I write it. Right. And this is probably what makes the difference between me and other DJs, producers. The first for me is the emotion. That's what comes first. Right. When I get the emotion from the chords, from the song, then I make it into dance music and I simplify it because radio wants emotion. And emotion is provided by chord changes and melodies. Right. To make the people dance, you need hypnotic music and repetition. So the minimum chord changes possible. So it's always by this battle and find the right balance between the energy, the drive, the hypnotic beats, and the emotional changes that you can sing along to and that is going to speak to your heart because the bass is going to speak to your stomach.
I feel like I'm watching a masterclass right now. This is David Guetta masterclass, like the science.
It sounded like this.
It's brilliant. That's something you can definitely do. To the DJs, musicians in Asia who are finding it really hard to continue in their craft. I know many people are giving up.
It's a very difficult moment for let's say smaller names. It's difficult for everyone, but the difference is probably that, you know, the top let's say 50 DJ,
yeah,
they have enough money on the side so they can afford to not work for 1 year.
right.
What's terrible is we don't have normal jobs. We don't have the benefits that other normal employees have. So when we don't work, we don't have income. But what I would say is we never did this for the money in the first place. So what is it going to change? You know, I can't play dance music. I'm still making dance music every single day. You see, like behind, this is my my home in London, and in the middle of the room, this is my studio. You know, and I do this because that's what I love.
It's remembering what you love about it, right? Remembering that this is something you decided, that you committed. You put the,
exactly.
When you put something like that, something as powerful as a dream out into the universe, you know, it's a commitment as well, you know, because that's what life will do. Life will test you over and over again. It's like you said you want to be a musician, right? Let me mess up for you.
Oh my God, you're giving me goosebumps. I promise you. Okay, now this is getting deep for a radio interview. I cannot believe it, but I love this. I promise you, I have a direct conversation with life every day. Because when I have to do something hard, I'm speaking to life and I said, look, I don't want to do it, but you gave me so much.
Yeah.
Out of respect for you, I need to work hard. I need to go hard and I need to go do it because you gave me so much and I need to honor you. So I was really not expecting to say this in this type of show, but you got something deep from me. I promise you, this is how I think.
And you needed to remind yourself of that. That's why we're doing this interview. You need to hear it for yourself. So thank you so much for your time. My name is Joshua. I'm from Singapore. Please come by to Singapore sometime. I'll show you around.
Thank you. It was really nice to meet you, man. Fantastic interview.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Kiss 92. All the great songs in one place.